Okay, so before we start today's episode, I made a little bit of an error. You'll know that, or people may know that I've been streaming, and when I was streaming, I somehow saved over the backup save to the last save for the Hexagon challenge. I saved over the stream save, so we've lost the last two episodes. The last episode, we've lost the last two games, so I've basically played them again. And the results are kind of similar, so I just wanted to explain that in the intro, and I'll explain it again throughout the video. So I do apologise about that, guys. I really do apologise.
This is one man's journey, a journey which will see him travel the world in search of the unattainable. Some say it is impossible, and he has more chance of Taylor Swift removing that restraining order. Who will he meet? Will he handle a strange cuisine? And how many times will he be sacked this time? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Hexagon Challenge 2.
Hello and welcome back to the Hexagon Challenge. So yeah, as I just said in the intro there, stupid mistake by me. I was turning the stream off and I just finishing the stream and I just saved. I basically went bang, you know, like you do, save game as, and this is the live stream, and I must have just gone to that. As you can see, I've saved over it with Darmstadt. So we've lost the last two games. I do apologise. The last episode we lost, which was, I think it was these two here. We won. I kind of what happened in the video now, but we won in the league in the Confederation Cup. We won, didn't we? In this second replay, we won 3-0. Stanley, Ayman, and Sorby getting goals. We lost this game, which is the only I'm a little bit annoyed about, because I don't cheat. I genuinely don't cheat. I didn't redo this so we get 3 points. I mean, we've won. In the other version, we lost, so we've got a point. But it doesn't make anything difference because we're still 6th in the league anyway, so we still dropped to 6th. So we got a point there. We then finished off the African Confederation Cup third round with a nice 1-0 win. Stanley getting the goal, and then we've just played this game literally 5 or 10 minutes ago, and it was a shit game. Luckily, we didn't lose. You can see we got a goal from Farok. They equalised in the 70th minute. They got a second. I thought, this is it. We're gonna lose. I brought the Sheriff on, and luckily he got a last-minute goal. And like I said, it's 2 points. Form in the league has been poor, and that leaves us 6th in the league. Yeah, I'm surprised I'm not being sacked. I really am surprised I'm not being sacked. Today's episode is the last two games of the season. You've just seen the group. I was trying to keep it hidden. The World Cup group. In between these two games, I'm going to play Al Hilal now, and we're going to play Assaulted Petroleum, who are 13th in the league. In between that, I'm going to play the Switzerland friendly with Algeria off camera. So yeah, I'll do that off camera. But guys, let's get straight into today's lineup. But a couple of injuries, a couple of people not fully fit. They're finally coming back. We're going to play, due to injuries and stuff, we're going to play a 4-3-3. A 4-3-3 we'll go with. Why not? We'll go with the 4-3-3. We're going to counter attack. I think we're going to go structured, to be honest. A bit more structured. And hopefully we can pull away with it. We beat Al Hilal early on in the season. We beat them 1-0. So hopefully we can beat them today. Wrap our season up really with a victory, because the fans probably aren't happy with their new manager. So in goal is Traore. Marus is going to go out on the right hand side. Usually he's a left hand sided player, but can play on the right, and we're going to stick him out there now. Gomar, Sayad, and Hamid is a back four. Hassan playing in that deeper ball winning midfield role. Further ahead him is Fateh and Farok. Out on the right hand side, not a winger, I know, Sorbe. On the left hand side is Ahmed, again not a winger, I know. And up front is the Sheriff. Hopefully we can get something out of this game, but I don't know what to expect, because we've not been great. If I'm perfectly honest with you, we've not been great. Let's just wait and see, and let's just continue this game asking me fucking questions. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm just going to say, I know we're underdogs, lads, but go out there and give the fans something to cheer about. I think it's the last home. No, we're away. I was going to say last home against him, but we are away. It's a Cairo derby again. Big important match for the fans. Come on, Zamalek. Let's get. Well, they're going to be itching to set the result, because, like I said, we beat them 1-0 early on in the season. They're not going to roll over. I think. Well, they could drop to 4th. They're not going to drop. They're probably not going to reach 2nd, are they, with 2 games left. So they're not going to want to lose today. They're not going to roll over. We're not going to roll over either. We've got some pride at stake. Believe it or not, we have got some pride at stake. I'm just disappointed about the silly mistake I made with the save file. I hope you guys aren't too mad. But with the points here, we are going to go 5th, which is great. The highest up till we can finish is probably better. Going to make more money, and we're going to probably less likely to get sacked. So if we can finish 5th, I'll be happy with that. 0-0, half time. Pretty boring. Let's more of this first half. Are we going to go with that? Let's go with it. I suppose if there's no highlights, we can't concede a goal, can we? And maybe that's a nick a last minute goal again. We've only had 1 shot on target though, so we've not done that well. Looking at the stats, we've got a shot on target now, 2 shots in total. But still, a very, very boring game. What we are going to do, Diaby has been injured and he's just come back from injury. I'm going to bring him on, and hopefully he can. He has been one of our, even though it's just turned 17, even though he's 17-year-old and he's one of the youngest players in the team, he has been one of the best players we've had this season. I'm going to bring a natural winger out on the right in Al Sayad. He's an 18-year-old, pretty shit to be honest, but he's actually a natural right winger, so we'll bring him on. And what we also will do is bring on Stanley for the Sheriff, and hopefully Stanley can get a last minute goal or something like that, and we can get another 3 points against Al Hilal, which would be great. I think we'll be pretty happy with that. But like I said, this is the only highlight we've seen. It's going to be a goal. You can just smell it. It's Karim Neved with an absolute screamer. It's 7th goal of the season. Fucking unsavable by the looks of things. Beautiful ball across. Just so fast attacking here. And he's just thumped this. Yeah, he's done really well. Keeper's not saving that. 1-0. Maybe it's going to be a 1-0 win to them. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Both teams have made the substitutions on the 66th minute, and I guess it's going to be no more highlights. It's going to finish 1-0. We've dropped down to the 6th. We dropped to 6th again. I knew we would with a loss, but huge investment in the summer is going to be needed. The only thing I'm worried about is because we have the World Cup coming up, it might really affect me. It really could affect me and really put me off. So Stanley there trying to win the ball back. Unfortunately, nothing's going to come of it. And we're going to lose 1-0. Oh, we could get a goal from the corner, can we? No, it's going to cleared. Marous bring it back in. Is he going to? Pinging around the box. Diaby finds Stanley, who passes it to the goalkeeper basically. And we've lost basically, I think now. No, another chance on the cards, I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. They're going to score a second. There you go. Full time. Game over. 1-0. We'll take that, I guess. Well, we won't take it. I'll never take a loss, but let's just go with what the assistant manager wants to say. Okay, and due to international duty now that the World Cup has started, well, it's about to start, we lost a few people on international duty, so we have gone with this team. We've dropped the wingers because we've just got none of them. What's the point? Try to play with people we haven't got. Traore is in goal. Ali is right back. Gomar, Aziz, and Marous is the back four. Farok, Saeed, Al-Mazri, Diaby is just behind the two strikers behind Sheriff and Stanley. And that is what we're going to go with. Against a team that finished 13th, we're in pretty bad form at the moment. It's positive, give chances to play. Add some incentive to the game. They obviously beat us last time, so we use that as fuel to the fire. Where is it? I know you want to avenge what happened last time, lads. A few of them seem to care, some don't, but that's football for you. That's football. Let's see what happens last game of the season before I go off to I don't even know the World Cup. The World Cup is in Italy. We're going to Italy. The World Cup in Italy, and I've also got the Confederation Cup group, which I didn't actually show you. We've got ASAC, Sporting, obviously ASAC again, who we used to manage. Stanley's got a goal, well done Stanley. ASAC, who we used to manage in Ivory Coast. We have Super Sport United of South Africa, and somebody else. Were the name just what happened with the goal? Was it a goal from a header? I don't know. Who do we play? Shit. Somebody else. I've forgotten. It'll come to me in a minute. I think it's... I don't know. I'm going to look. Let's just pause the game. schedule. Who is it? Oh yeah, these guys, NGU, what Rangers of Nigeria. There you go. We've got that to look forward to next season. As I've practically got to win the Europe. We've got to win the cup now, haven't we, to get qualification for next year's Confederation Cup. Or if we don't win it, we get no Confederation Cup football at all next season, which is not good. Finish. It's not been the greatest save, has it? This time, it started off really well at Zamalek and just kind of just faded. I should never have sold the wingers. We was playing great with wingers. I sold them for whatever reason, and it's just been, we've lost important games and we just slipped up, and we now got 58 points, miles behind Ismaili in 4th, 20 behind the leaguers. We need to bring in some new faces in the summer, and I just hope that the World Cup is not going to distract me, because I have to remember, bring them in early, Ben, so you can register them for the group stages of the Confederation Cup as well. I need to do that. I need to hope we don't lose big names after the Confederation Cup, like Stanley, like Hassan, because I won't have a chance to replace them for the Cup, the Confederation Cup. So it's going to be a tough summer. I've got Algeria to concentrate on as well. I might as well tell you who we've got. We've got Germany. You've probably seen it. We've got Germany, who is going to be, we're not going to beat Germany, are we? We've got New Zealand, and we've got Bulgaria. I think we can finish second in the group, personally. Great to go back to, it's great to play New Zealand. Obviously, people who know who fought us for a while, we have managed in New Zealand. We won the only Champions League so far in New Zealand, well, with a New Zealand team, with Auckland City. Some of my players who I managed at Auckland City are still in the New Zealand team. They're pretty much stars now for the New Zealand team, so that's pretty good. Bulgaria, I've been on holiday to Bulgaria. I like Bulgaria. It's cheap beer in Bulgaria, so we should have to beat the Bulgarians as well. They've apparently got one of the youngest teams registered, so we'll hopefully take advantage of that and hopefully finish second in the group and go into the second round. But we'll see what happens. We'll probably get beat in every single round, every single game, and just get knocked out, embarrassed. But I will be leaving the Algerian job after the World Cup, whatever happens. So that's that, I guess. We're about to win this 1-0. We've finished the league with a 1-0 win. I guess we'll see, just looking at how long the video is, I guess we'll see how what happens awards-wise and stuff like that. See if I don't get sacked. I shouldn't get sacked. We finished 5th, 10 points behind 4th place. Won't read too much into that. We'll scratch this season off as a test. You know, we'll scratch it off. The season draws its curtain on the Premier League. Yeah, we've received £100,000 and we paid out £90,000 for finishing 5th. So it wasn't great. Let's just see what happens with the season awards. If they come in the next couple of days, if they don't, we're not going to continue. We're just going to end the video. We'll just see what happens there. You can see we're playing Bulgaria. We got Romania in a group stage in a minute, in a friendly. Sorry, in the friendly with Switzerland, and drew 0-0. I drew 1-1. Sorry. Which is a pretty good result. Switzerland are pretty good in this universe. If they don't come now, we're gonna end this video because we're about to play friendly. We don't really want to play friendly, do we? We're looking for the end of the season awards, but they don't seem to be coming for whatever reason. No one's gone on holiday either. It's bugged. It's bugged. Next year's game, I might not add unplayable leagues to the game. I like playing in these nations that are in the game, but yeah, nothing's coming. My players are not going to go on holiday by the looks of it. Yeah, they're not going on holiday for whatever reason. But thank you. That's the end of the season, guys. We have finished 34th. We've finished 5th, 10 points behind Ismaili. I think key players for me, let's just go for it. Who's played the most games? Traore's played 42 games. Fateh, we need to try and keep hold of him. Hassan, I'm going to try and keep hold of him, but I don't know if we will. Farok's probably, he's 33-year-old, he's probably going to leave. His contract's up, I'm not going to renew it, I don't think. Mossad, I'm going to try and get rid of. Sayad, again, I would like to keep hold of. Stanley, I'd like to keep hold of. Diaby has been incredible. Most assists, I think, has been Stanley and Diaby. Diaby being a 17-year-old is just incredible. He has to continue to improve next season and really become a star, which I've mentioned. I think he definitely can be. Stanley got 19 goals this season, 12 assists. Second behind that is Sorbet, who only played half a season for me, so that's really good return from him. The Sheriff with 7 goals again, only been here half the season. It shows you why we've been pretty poor. Our fourth choice or fourth leading goal scorer on loan, uneven with Hassan, has been Diaby and Hassan, both midfielders. It's shocking. We need more goals from around the park for next season to be successful. That's something I'll be trying to improve on in the summer. We've not been given a budget for next season. We're £1 million loss. We're probably in the red. Well, we're in the red already. Yeah, you can see it. Welcome to Egyptian football, guys. But thank you for watching. Next episode will be the World Cup. It will be all the group stages, which you can see there. Romania, Bulgaria and Germany all in one game. So if we get through to the next round, there'll be another game in the World Cup. But if not, it'll just be World Cup over and done with. I retire then, we move on. So thank you for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Probably noticed I've moved again. I know, to do with the streaming. So if you do want to follow me on Twitch and see when I stream, I'll put a link in the description. I'll also put a link to my Twitter because people keep asking, just in case you want to follow me on Twitter. I don't tweet much, so don't. It's free, I suppose, to tweet to follow someone, but I don't tweet much. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope I've not been speaking too much. I feel like I'm a little bit wired. I don't know what's up with me. But thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.